Welcome to our exploration of the Boston Massacre, an event that played a pivotal role in shaping American history and the fight for independence. In this video, we'll journey along the Freedom Trail, uncovering key sites related to the massacre and its lasting impact on the nation. From historical snapshots to insightful tips for walking the trail, we'll delve into how this tragic incident fueled revolutionary sentiment and inspired art and literature. Join us as we remember the victims and reflect on the legacy of the Boston Massacre. 1. The Boston Massacre. A historical snapshot. The Boston Massacre stands as a pivotal moment in American history, marking a turning point in the relationship between the American colonies and British rule. On the chilly evening of March 5, 1770, tensions boiled over on King Street in Boston, resulting in the tragic deaths of 5 colonists. British soldiers, under heavy duress from an angry mob, fired into the crowd, setting off a chain of events that would eventually lead to the American Revolution. This incident was not just a spontaneous eruption of violence, it was the culmination of growing resentment over British taxation policies and the presence of British troops in the colonies. Many colonists viewed the massacre as a blatant demonstration of British tyranny. The event was quickly seized upon by colonial leaders as a rallying cry for independence, with propagandists like Paul Revere creating vivid engravings that fanned the flames of public outrage. The Boston Massacre remains etched in history as a symbol of the struggle for freedom and justice. 2. Key sites along the Freedom Trail related to the Boston Massacre. Walking the Freedom Trail offers a unique opportunity to step back in time and explore the sites associated with the Boston Massacre. The trail leads you right to the old State House, where the massacre took place. Today, a cobblestone circle marks the spot where the tragic event unfolded, serving as a poignant reminder of the past. Nearby, the Old State House Museum offers exhibits that delve into the events leading up to the massacre, providing visitors with a deeper understanding of the historical context. Faneuil Hall, another stop on the trail, was a hub of revolutionary activity where fiery speeches stirred the hearts of colonists. As you walk along the trail, you can almost hear the echoes of the past, imagining the murmur of crowds and the fervor of those early patriots. Each site along the trail tells a story, painting a vivid picture of the struggle for freedom. 3. Other stops along the Freedom Trail. The Freedom Trail is a 2.5-mile-long path that winds its way through the heart of Boston, connecting 16 historical sites that played a crucial role in the American Revolution. Beyond the Boston Massacre sites, the trail includes landmarks like the Paul Revere House, where the famous Midnight Rider once lived. The trail also leads to the Old North Church, where 2 lanterns were famously hung to signal Paul Revere's ride. As you wander along the red-bricked path, you'll encounter the Bunker Hill Monument, a towering tribute to one of the earliest battles of the Revolution. Each stop along the trail offers a glimpse into the lives of those who fought for independence, providing a tangible connection to the past. Walking the trail is like stepping into a living history book, with each site offering its own unique chapter in the story of America's birth. 4. Practical tips for walking the Freedom Trail. Embarking on a journey along the Freedom Trail requires a bit of preparation to make the most of your experience. First, wear comfortable shoes, as the trail involves a fair amount of walking. It's also wise to bring a map or download a trail app to ensure you don't miss any of the key sites. While the trail is easy to follow with its red brick line, having a guide can offer deeper insights and stories that bring the history to life. Consider taking a guided tour if you're interested in learning more about the historical significance of each site. Keep in mind that Boston's weather can be unpredictable, so dress in layers and prepare for sudden changes. Lastly, start early to avoid the crowds and take your time at each stop to fully absorb the history. Walking the Freedom Trail is not just a sightseeing tour, it's a journey through America's revolutionary past. 5. The legacy of the Boston Massacre. The legacy of the Boston Massacre resonates through the annals of American history as a powerful symbol of resistance against oppression. The deaths of Crispus Attucks, Samuel Gray, James Caldwell, Samuel Maverick, and Patrick Carr are remembered as the first casualties in the struggle for American independence. Their sacrifice is honored as a catalyst for change that galvanized the colonies to unite against British rule. The massacre served as a wake-up call, highlighting the deep-seated tensions between the colonies and Britain. It underscored the colonists' growing resolve to fight for their rights and freedoms. The legacy of the Boston Massacre is a reminder of the courage and determination of those who stood up against tyranny, paving the way for the birth of a new nation. It remains a poignant chapter in the story of America's fight for liberty. 6. Propaganda and Revolution. The Boston Massacre in art and literature. The Boston Massacre was immortalized through art and literature, becoming a potent symbol of British oppression and colonial resistance. One of the most famous depictions of the massacre is Paul Revere's engraving, which dramatically portrays the British soldiers as aggressors mercilessly firing upon innocent colonists. This piece of propaganda played a crucial role in shaping public opinion, igniting outrage and uniting the colonies against a common enemy. The power of imagery and storytelling was harnessed to bolster the revolutionary cause, with pamphlets, newspapers, and speeches spreading the message far and wide. The massacre was not just an event, it became a rallying point for the colonists, a narrative of injustice that fueled the desire for independence. Art and literature captured the emotions of the moment, ensuring that the memory of the massacre would endure in the hearts and minds of the people. The Boston Massacre remains a testament to the power of words and images in shaping history. 7. Remembering the victims. The individuals who lost their lives in the Boston Massacre are remembered as early patriots who paved the way for American independence. Crispus Attucks, believed to be the first to fall, is often hailed as the first martyr of the American Revolution. His death, alongside those of Samuel Gray, James Caldwell, Samuel Maverick, and Patrick Carr, is commemorated as a sacrifice for the cause of freedom. These men are honored not just as victims, but as symbols of the struggle against tyranny. Their names are etched into the annals of history, serving as a reminder of the human cost of the fight for liberty. Each year, ceremonies and events are held to remember their contribution to the birth of a nation. The legacy of these individuals lives on, inspiring future generations to stand up for their rights and fight for justice. Their memory serves as a beacon of hope and a call to action for those who continue to seek freedom and equality.